continues to change. We're in a magical world. I gave a speech 2 weeks ago, and afterwards a man came up to me and said that he works on his car a lot, and he pulled to the side of the road to check his email when he got a message from his son. It wasn't an ordinary message. It was a live video call, and his son was in France. So he talked with his son, live, seeing and hearing and laughing, just like they were sitting next to each other in the car, talking, father and son. And that's amazing, because we couldn't do that just a few short years ago. That's our industry. That's the magical place that we live, and it's continuing to get better all the time. It was flying high in the 1990s, and then it hit a brick wall in 2000, and now it's recovered, and it's doing very well, but it looks very different from just 5 years ago, and it's continuing to change. Now, we have economy problems to worry about. Are they going to be having an impact? Telecom is weathering the storm for now, but we have to keep our eyes on it. Some say telecom is ready for a slowdown during the next 12 to 18 months. I don't agree. I haven't seen that yet, but we don't know because things are changing quickly. It's important to be prepared. I have a question. Different companies are leading and competing from 10 years ago. Different industry. Will today's leaders still be tomorrow's leaders? No one knows what things will look like past the next few years. That's why I think it's so important that Intech holds this meeting and allows you all to talk and get to know each other and exchange ideas. This is a fast-changing industry. That's one of the most important things that we have, being able to talk and communicate and share ideas. It's important to listen, to read, to talk to everyone, to keep up to speed on our changing industry. Who's leading, who's behind, and why. It's important to work for and be invested in and be customers of the right companies, the companies who will lead, who will be around, who will be healthy. Over the last 20 years, I've asked this next question a million times if I've asked it once. Just think about this for a minute. 3 years from now, a competitor who might not even exist today will be threatening your business. What are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to reinvent your business before the other guy does? It's happened several times over the last decade, over the last 2 decades. It's still happening. The competition of tomorrow looks nothing like the competition of today. What new services are going to be using tomorrow? What are we going to stop using? What will the media be covering tomorrow? What will we be using and writing about? Is it going to be the Apple iPhone that we just started talking about, Sprint Instinct, the Google Android, all the new phones that are coming out next? What's next? What's the next big hurrah? We'll leave you with a last thought, a closing thought. We're not unlike the gazelles and the lions. Each night, before they go to bed, the gazelle thinks, all I've got to do is outrun the fastest lion. And the lion thinks, all I've got to do is outrun the slowest gazelle. That's a competitive marketplace. Then every night they go to bed, and every morning they wake up, and they start running like hell. So every morning, whoever you are, whether you're a gazelle or a lion, just wake up and start running like hell. Remember, it's a fun industry that we're in, and it's reinventing itself, and there are new opportunities all the time. After 25 years, telecom is still a hell of a place to live and to work and to play. Thank you very much.